All right, so super early in the morning as I'm making this video, but this is something from the heart. And I just literally worked out, finished up a session in the gym, and I had this thought, genuine thought about myself, like, why are we struggling with social anxiety so much? Why is today in 2025, when if you live in the Western world, in a first world country, when everything is like, peaceful, you don't really have too much worried about, you're not really worried about too much other than like the economic status or your dating life and all that, all that crap, to be honest. But it's a real problem. But why do you have social anxiety? A lot of the times the social anxiety comes from you being afraid to die, in a way. That fear of death. I'll be honest with you, I'm so freaking scared of dying. And that's because I am attached to this life. I am genuinely attached to my routine. I am attached to just doing what it is that I want to do with my life. I am attached to not letting it go. Like, I struggle with that. And the ones that I've seen, some of the best, the most confident people that I've seen, that I've met, was those who are not scared of dying, in a way. They've accepted that they could die at any given point in time, any given moment, and they're okay with that. They live life truly in the present moment. They don't care too much. They don't think too much ahead. They're not stuck in the past, because they genuinely have let go of the things that they cannot control. And dying is one of those things you just cannot control. Any given point, like, something can happen. God can just take your life away, if you believe in God, or the universe can take your life away. And now, whether you believe in the afterlife or reincarnations, like, that's up to you. But this life really is temporary. Like, this life that we have. I just had this thought, like, I've been dealing with a lot of social anxiety in the last couple weeks, and I've been calming myself down and getting myself more immersed into the social situations by putting myself out there, by exposing myself, and also by doing a lot of meditations and keeping myself grounded. But one thing I realized, like, nothing beats more than you actually accepting that you're gonna die one day and you're okay with that. So, like, figure out things that you like about yourself. Dig deep if you have to. I don't care if you gotta, seek therapy. I don't care if you gotta do some psychedelic drugs. I don't care if you gotta, like, talk to a sage, or, like, I don't care if you gotta, like, have sleep with, like, freaking as many women as possible, or get into a relationship with a super hot woman and have a family with them and stuff like that, or, like, just becoming the best martial artist or best freaking doctor in the world, like, if that's one of your goals. Like, whatever it is, like, have a goal, have a mission, have a couple missions, whatever it is. Go all in. Let's go all in and become okay with, like, yo, you could die at any given point, and that's fine. And that's gonna mitigate your social anxiety like crazy. Because oftentimes, like, let's say if you are afraid to, like, strike up a conversation with a stranger, you have this anxiousness because you care about what they're gonna think of you. And that fear of, like, what they're gonna think goes way back in time, in those, like, primal times where, when we lived in small tribes. If you had, shot your shot, if you tried to sleep with the hottest girl, or they turned out to be, like, somebody else's wife, or freaking they just said no, they don't want to procreate with you, it's like, now it basically meant that you're not suitable for a good mate, and then you're basically gonna be kicked out of the tribe, and then you're gonna get eaten alive by, like, the nature saber-tooth tiger and stuff. So that goes way back in ancient times, bro. So just keep that in mind. So if you just become okay with dying, that itself is enough to, like, give you all the power you need to freaking whatever it is that you want to achieve, that you want in life. But that's all I got for now.